right, let's talk about LED Buugeng. I purchased a new set of Inspirate geometric pattern design LED Buugeng. This is one of 3 brands of LED Buugeng you can basically get that are on the market right now. Technically one of only 2 brands because I believe Ice Buugeng, well, I don't think you can find them anymore. I have all 3. I have all 3 right here, and I was going to do a quick comparison. This is first impressions on the Inspirate. I've had them less than 24 hours. I've spun with them like for maybe 10 minutes. And overall impressions for my other 2 sets. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So, Inspirates. This is the Inspirate geometric pattern design. They're heavy. I'll do a weight comparison first. I weighed them on my little kitchen scale. The Pyroterra are 407 grams. Standard Pyroterra, Generation 1, sorry, be clear, Generation 1 Pyroterra, had them for a while, 407 grams. My Ice Buugeng are 480 grams. These Inspirates are, well, 565 and 572. That's one thing about the Inspirates that I will go into for first impressions is they feel homemade. I'm just going to be completely open and honest about it. They feel and they look homemade. You know, take that for what it's worth. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it is a thing. The finish work on them is definitely handcrafted. So if you like that unique handcrafted look, these are great. I'm not saying they're poorly constructed. I think looking at them, first impressions is they're very well made. These are very well shrink wrapped. I have more, I already have more faith in this blade and confidence in this blade withstanding an impact than I've ever had in my Ice Buugeng, because these hard acrylic, these are more flexible, you know, less fragile feeling. So again, one of these is 565, the other is 572 grams, and that's just bought them last night, so there's nothing added, etc. Again, they have the feel and look of something that is handmade. The handles, he has improved the handles. I will say I've used the Generation 1 Inspirates. I hated the handles, that's why I never bought a set. These are much better. These handles have a good feel to them, they have a good size to them. But again, they're different. If you put them side by side, there are differences between the handles in the wrap, you know, in the placement of things, etc. Not significant. They do not impact the spin at all. Again, it's just that fit and finish. Again, they're handcrafted. So, you know, that's kind of a first impression. Things I love about them already. Again, less than 24 hours. I love the on-off switches. These are the best on-off switches of all 3 sets, I think, because it's just a simple on-off. It's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a simple little toggle switch right here. I would guess almost impossible to hit. At least my Generation 1 Pyroterras, everyone has seen the Generation 1 Pyroterras. Your on-off switch is right here. I mean, just... I can't tell you how many times I've been performing, you know, just do a butterfly like this, and it's like, yep, oh, look, you know, doing a butterfly, and it's like, all of a sudden, nope, it flipped off. So, never did like the placement of the on-off switch. I'm pretty sure they fixed that for the new versions, but I've got Generation 1. So yeah, on-off switch I love. Charging port, it's micro USB. It's just a micro USB, so... Pyroterra and Ice Buugeng have these weird proprietary, you have to use their charger, you have to use their weird little plug. And if you don't have it, or if it dies, then you can't charge your prop. These are standard micro USB. I literally charged them last night using a PodPoy charger, a double cable PodPoy charger from FloToys. So, wonderful. They also have replaceable battery. So you can actually pop the battery out. I haven't opened it yet. I've been told it's a specialized battery, but still, if you have replaceable batteries, then you can have 2 or 3 sets of fully charged batteries for a weekend and be able to run through the weekend and not have to worry about charging to begin with. Again, balance is nice. I've been spinning with them a bit. They are heavy, but the overall balance per individual Buugeng is decent. Definitely. And again, with the new handle style, I have no problem finger spinning. I mean, you know, everybody who watches me knows I am a finger spinning fiend, and these are, I mean, these are just fine for finger spinning. I did a light comparison. That's a different video. I'll post that or maybe attach it to this one. But these are nice. They're pretty bright. I would say comparable to the Ice Buugeng for brightness, but the diffusion is better. This wonderful geometric pattern, which I think it does show up on camera pretty well, is really, really great for diffusing that light and giving it a nice even, especially in these modes where you've got the light traveling up the blade. I think it's even nicer than the Ice Buugeng. I'm really, really pleased with that look and that effect. And you can see as it's moving, it looks great. I'll put it right in front of my face because it's prettier than me. So yeah, it looks really good. So again, it's an expensive prop. I mean, not like crazy expensive, but it's an expensive prop. LED Buugeng are pretty much the priciest you're going to find, and I can't say anything about durability or longevity yet. For anyone who doesn't know, my Ice Buugeng lasted just over a year. One of them still works fine. This one is fried. I've got to see if I can pull it open and see if I can get it fixed. Figure out why one of the blades is not working correctly. Don't know why, and obviously I can't get in touch with the manufacturer in Beijing. So that's why I was in the market for another set to begin with. But yeah, so far so good. Again, first impressions are there are some great stuff. I love the replaceable battery. I love the charging port. I love the on-off switch. They're a little heavy, but nothing that I'm unhappy about. I think I can get a good, I can definitely get a good spin in with them. Love the look. The blades are gorgeous. I love that geometric pattern. Diffuses the light very, very well. Really sharp. Things I don't like right now. It's just, the overall handmade quality. And again, I'm not saying it's a terrible thing. It's just for an expensive prop, it looks like it was made in somebody's garage, and maybe that's fine. Again, if you're into function over form, then yeah, these are beautiful. But if you get them, don't expect them to be a shiny set of Pyroterra or even an Ice Buugeng. The fit and finish on those are simply much higher end. But again, it doesn't stop them from working. And so far I'm quite pleased with them. I will continue like I did the Ice Buugeng. I'll work through them. The remote is exactly the same remote as the Ice Buugeng. As a matter of fact, by accident I found out this will control my Ice Buugeng and my Inspirate Buugeng simultaneously, but the buttons do different things. So I can't really sync them up together. But in any case, comes with two remotes, just like the standard ones, just like Ice, just like Pyroterra. But again, the big plus for me is the charger is just standard micro USB. You can charge it off pretty much any standard USB type charger. All right, I guess that's that'll about do it for now. But I'll continue to do these like I did with the Ice Buugeng, and if there are any problems with them, I'll let you know. If there are more stuff that I really like about them, I'll let you know, and you'll certainly see me spinning them a lot. So hopefully this helps some folks. All right.